we ready? Good afternoon. At this time, we'll call to order the Hamilton County Board of Commissioners for a meeting of October 27, 2025. Let the record reflect we have a quorum of Commissioners Altman and Dillinger, or excuse me, Altman and Heerbrand. Mr. Dillinger, I think, is flying around someplace in Mexico.
Yep.
Hopefully he lands soon. He's so anxious. First item.
Well, I want to make sure you didn't forget.
Would you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You kind of scared me when you whipped yourself around. We have some minutes to approve, 2 exec sessions, one October 13, 2025, and one of today, October 27, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And we also have approval in minutes of October 13, 2025.
So moved.
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have a plat approval, Westfield Fire Station number 85.
Good afternoon.
Move.
Mr. Lucas is out today, so I'm presenting this for approval. This plat's at the southeast corner of 206. They had 6 points. Not in Westfield yet, but our understanding is they will annex it sometime in the future.
Yep.
And met all requirements, we recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
I'll second. Our surveyor has a list of extensive notes. Have they been resolved?
I just will say this, I commend the surveyor's office for jumping on this and doing his due diligence along with the highway department. This kind of came to us at a last minute effort that we had to correct some things. There was some emails that were sent to the wrong people, and I want to commend him and his staff for going through this and getting it taken care of.
Well, with your second, could that include resolution of the notes of the surveyor to
Yes,
catch up
it can.
on the approval process?
Yes.
And if we could have a commitment from, I assume, and we welcome you, would you state your name?
So my name is Jason Dillon from Etiquette Group, and we commit to finishing it. Yes.
Resolving these
Yes.
outstanding items?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So I will second that amendment to your motion. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We just wanted you to walk up, so you have your day in the sunshine. Thank you.
I'd also like to thank the attorney's office too, because I know David and Connor and some of your staff went through a lot to make sure that you got this resolved so that this could be approved today. Thank you.
Okay, that resolves the issue. Highway business.
First item I have today falls under agreements and supplements. This is a great engineering agreement with Butler, Fairman, and Seifert for a small structure on Cumberland Road. The agreement's in the amount of $118,000. It includes pretty much everything necessary for this. Survey, design, geotech, some right-of-way engineering, permitting, and so forth. We recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Great.
Next item is permission to advertise a couple of bridges, rehab of Bridge 140 and Bridge 164. This is Bridge 140 is on Hazelville Parkway over Cool Creek. Bridge 164 is Cumberland Road over Mud Creek. And we're looking to advertise these and get them for a bid opening, your first meeting in December.
Motion to approve.
Discussion, or second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
When are we going to have 126th Street completed at Carmel, in Carmel?
We're looking at November 7th, Matt, still is our date?
Okay, long before we start messing around with Hazeldale.
Yes.
Good,
Those will go sometime next year as well.
very good.
We've been talking to Carmel Engineering on the timing of those.
Okay, good.
This next sheet is just for the title sheet for both of those projects. Next item is concurrence with traffic study correspondence. I have two letters today. They're both involving 281st Street speed. We're recommending establishing a speed limit on 281st Street from 19 to Crooked Creek Avenue at 45 miles an hour. And then the remainder of 281st Street will be 55 until you get around Omega, which is State Road 213. And we have another section there that goes to 45. And then it goes back up to 55 until you get to Aroma. And then we go down to 35 in Aroma. And then 37 is just the east of that.
Was the request to keep the speed limit consistent through there, or what was the,
Two letters, they were both very similar in that they felt like the speed limit was way too high. 281st Street has really changed over the last
Yeah, it has.
5 or 7 years. All of our speed studies showed really high speeds throughout the whole corridor throughout. I mean, there's some of our higher speeds that we really had. Several sections were well over 60 miles per hour in the 85th percentile. We took that in consideration as far as trying to be consistent, but we felt like those areas definitely need to be lower than the rest.
Yeah.
The rest is pretty open, farm field, pretty much flat.
Okay, so we're going to be posting the 55s, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I mean, I think that's what people get confused with, not knowing if it's unposted, it's 55. Okay,
motion to approve?
second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Along with that is an official action for regulatory signs for 281st Street.
And would that be related to the last discussion?
And it will be. So we're enacting 45 from 19 to Crooked Creek Avenue, and then 800 feet west of 213 to State Road 213. To go along with the letters.
Motion to approve?
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye. And that's your recommendation?
Yes. Last two items I have are commitment letters. These are for the Community Crossing Matching Grant applications that are due at the end of this month. We're going to apply for two projects. The first project involves roads in Jackson's Township, includes 256, 266, Gwynn Road, Countryside Drive. This totals 11 miles. And the contract amount for this particular contract would be $3.3 million. And
What's
the
their
max,
local share?
the max we could receive is $1 million. So the local
that
share would be 2.2.
Raises the question, where are they with consolidation in Jackson Township?
We've not heard any news at all.
Connor lives up around there, maybe you probably heard more.
Well, no, I just hate to
But-
commit that
but-
local share if we're gonna have the same consolidation issues we've had before.
You know, the thing is, yeah, I get it, but,
I just don't want to have
Yeah.
unmet expectations because we have to be consistent with Adams Township.
well, I think that we ought to move forward with it. There hasn't been any organization in regards to some type of a vote that I've seen yet. We just have to assume that that's what it's going to be right now. We need to do our part, so that's how I look at it.
No, and I don't disagree, but are you making a motion?
I'm
on
gonna,
that one?
well, yeah, motion to approve.
And I'll
moving forward.
second with the caveat that we would be consistent,
Yeah.
should.
Should something
just wanna
happen,
make sure everybody
we'll pull back,
knows.
just like we had to in Sheridan.
You know, but they are jurisdiction now, and I'm
Yeah.
not even questioning that. I just had that question. I want everybody to know what's up. All in favor?
Aye.
And then our second application will again be various roads in Jackson Township. These include 249, 269, Point Lane and Shearer Avenue. Totals 4 miles. This project comes in at a cost of 1.2 million, and our share would be half of that at 600,000.
Motion to approve.
And second with the same caveat. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And that's all I have. I'll turn it to Brad.
Thank you.
I think Joe covered all of it, except that we have a tentative November 7th meeting, but we don't have that much to actually come in for.
Okay.
We don't need to have it for
Let's-
our college.
If you don't have everything on,
Then
then
let's
we
cancel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
good.
Please send something out for our calendar.
And as a heads up, the 5th, I think I have a conflict with, I do have a conflict December 5th.
Okay. I don't know of anything
Okay.
right now for that date either, so it'll
I've got
probably
a
be good to cancel. that one.
Conflicting meeting I need to go to. All right. So is there, did we actually vote on canceling the meeting? I don't think we did.
So moved.
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Moving on, Plan Commission, Mr. Taylor.
Good afternoon. Today I have for your consideration, a rezone request ordinance. Property located at 16519 East State Road 38, Noblesville and Wayne Township. The Plan Commission on Wednesday, September 17th, had a unanimous vote favorable, to send a favorable recommendation to the Board of Commissioners to change the zoning designation for this property from a C3 commercial zone to an A2S agricultural zone.
That's just, I read this and I thought that's really unusual.
Yes. The person who bought it, when zoning was established in 1990, the person who owned it was working on farm implements and equipment there. So he was granted a C3 zoning jurisdiction to continue doing that work there. And it went on the market in the last year, and the person who bought it wants to use it for a residential home for himself and his in-laws. So he needs to rezone that to an agricultural district so he can get a variance to build 2 homes on one piece of property.
Okay. And I presume that will help him with property taxes also.
I would imagine, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay, I just have never
Yeah.
seen him go backwards.
Motion to approve.
Second, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Do you have a copy of the
Is
ordinance?
that an ordinance?
Yes.
Then we need to suspend the rules
Make a motion to suspend the rules,
to adopt on
to
first
adopt
reading.
on first reading.
Second, all in favor?
Aye. Make a motion to approve.
Ordinance.
Ordinance.
102725A. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
Thank you.
thank you. Mr. Mertens, are you done? You have another one?
Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Okay, Mr. Mertens.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Got two items from Konica Minolta. Number one, the prosecutor's office is paying for, it's going for the office space over at the Blue Sky Building. And then the other one is a replacement for a device that we had over here in this building, which ISS will pay for. Both of those will be added to the existing contract for page counts and service.
Motion to approve.
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And then number three is a custom report that UKG does for the county. We needed some modifications to that report. They are the ones that need to modify that report for us.
Motion to approve.
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Governance, Risk, and Compliance Division.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Our group has a few items on today's agenda, but first I wanted to kick things off with a quick introduction of our new safety manager, Tom Okuski. Tom was recently hired as the county safety manager. He'll be leading our safety management unit. For the last 25 years, he has experience in environmental safety and health, and has spent the last 10 years with the city of Fisher as the safety director for their public works department. So look forward to his learning from him and watching him move some projects forward to improve our safety posture for our employees. But with that, I will go ahead and hand it off to Tom to present his first item.
Great, welcome.
Yes,
Thank you very
hello.
much. Good afternoon. Pleasure to meet you. Today, we're bringing forward for adoption consideration for the Hamilton County Housekeeping Policy and related resolution 10-27-2025-1. And it seeks to establish clear housekeeping standards consistent with OSHA and Indiana OSHA standards, and updates the 2019 version that had been approved, and the safety manual incorporates it into the new GRC manual format as policy 3.2 under section 3.0 safety management. The policy has been reviewed and supported by me, the chief compliance officer, assistant county attorney, and county attorney prior to being brought forth. Requested action is approval of this resolution, 10-27-2025-1, adopting the updated housekeeping policy into the GRC manual. So welcome any questions anyone may have.
Motion to approve.
Second, I assume you're going through our manuals section by section?
Yes,
That's
yes.
how we found it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks for your work.
Rebecca, yeah, thank you.
Good afternoon. Two quick items for you today. The first is a request for authorization of payment from the Liability Trust for Walker Professional Insurance invoice number 953 in the amount of $14,403. This is regarding the annual workers' compensation audit. This reconciliation accounts for actual payroll expenses processed throughout the policy year 2024-2025.
Motion to approve.
Second, discussion? Oh, I did have a couple of questions. I assume these are just weird categories you have to fit our people into? Like the garbage workers? And how the attorney's office ballooned into almost a $10 million salary range? I just wanted to make sure that I hadn't missed a meeting.
No comment.
Yeah.
So I might miss a meeting too if it's a $10 million salary range for our department.
Yeah.
Gotta ask. You all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The second item is also a request for authorization of payment from the Liability Trust for Walker Professional Insurance invoice number 951 in the amount of $5,051. This is regarding the auto policy audit change. This accounts for differences in auto inventory throughout the year and is the true-up for the policy period 2025-2026.
So moved.
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Buildings and Grounds, Mr. Wood.
Thank you very much. There's only going to be one contract today. We're doing the PMC, the other contract, legal reviewed, wanted some changes. We got the changes made. We got it late Friday, so I pushed it off to the next meeting, just to make sure everything is as they expected it to be. This is for the PMC contract for the Godby building, for the equipment there to do the maintenance and inspections.
Motion to approve.
Second. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner committee reports.
The only thing that I can announce is last week, it was pretty exciting. Over the past 7 years, we've really worked hard as a county to bring something state-of-the-art, really a one-of-a-kind type mental health substance abuse facility called the Rely Center that we did the ribbon cutting on this past week. I'll just say that it was amazing to see how many people came to that event. We had 2 different events. We had a VIP event and then we had regular ribbon cutting. But there were people from all over the state because what was done over the past 7 years, there were a lot of legislative changes that needed to happen, some processes that we implemented that have never really been done and tested. The team and everybody that came together to put this project together, I couldn't be more proud of on it. And I think that, the consensus to have unanimous decisions, not only from the commissioners, but also our county council to invest in this, says a lot on it. But there were people from all over, even out of state, that came to this event because they were so excited to see. And this is only the first phase of it. We'll have a second phase too for longer care services and so forth. But it was pretty cool to see all those people come together.
It was.
On it.
And it's, to me, so important to have a place for people in crisis. Whether it's the family that have children that have problems. It's time to treat mental health as it is. It's just another portion of our healthcare continuum that we need to do better to meet the needs. So
Yeah.
it is exciting. I had
What was incredible, too, was they pushed us out of the building. All of the people that were there were hundreds of people there. They pushed us all out of the building because they had their first
Client coming in.
patient that was on their way to be treated.
There were many meatballs that
huge
went
need.
uneaten.
Yeah.
But it's wonderful to see it being used. I had the opportunity to do the ribbon cutting on the new Ped Bridge. That was a really interesting project over White River at 106th Street, connecting, of all communities, Carmel and Fishers. In fact, the Fishers mayor, when he made his comment, saying the next time they get sideways between Carmel and Fishers, they'll meet in the middle of the bridge to have negotiations. But if you haven't been out there, it is a beautiful Ped Bridge, fully accessible with the approaches. You've got to want to go up there and go across because it is a zigzag, but it is a gorgeous view from the top of that bridge and just an exciting project. And I went past yesterday to see people were using it and it was packed. It was just a really good investment. But it was Clay Township paid for most of it, and then, as all bridges do, they got more expensive than we anticipated, and so pulled in support from Carmel at 1.6, or excuse me, the county at 1.6, and then Fishers and Delaware Township chipped in to make it get all the way across the river, so that was nice. All righty, attorney.
We don't have anything today, thank you.
Well, that's a switch.
Refreshing.
There you go. See what $10 million gets you? I wonder where that's going to.
Still trying to spend it.
Yeah.
Director of Administration.
Good afternoon. I'm going to make up for the attorney and take his spots. Numerous items on the agenda today, Commissioners. First one is just an announcement announcing that Mr. Ronald Wilson was the recipient of the County Rampart Award earlier this afternoon here in the Commissioners' courtroom. Mr. Wilson served the city of Neville'sville and the community for over 60 years, protecting our freedoms, caring for our veterans and their families, and ensuring the memories of the fallen who are never forgotten. Mr. Wilson is a veteran of the United States Navy, so just announcement. Any comments if you see? Second item up, I'm introducing for your review, approval, and signature an appointment letter announcing Hamilton Parks and Recreation Director Chris Stice as the county representative to serve on the White River Technical Advisory Committee. This committee is established by the Central Indiana Regional Development Authority.
Motion to approve.
Second. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Chris.
Item number 3, for your review, approval, and signature, a compensation agreement in lieu of statutory fees between the county surveyor Gary R. Duncan and the county of Hamilton in accordance with IC 36-2-2, 12-15 regarding compensation for his elected position.
So moved.
Second. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Door number 3.
Item number 4, similar agreement, introducing for your review, approval, and signature, a compensation agreement in lieu of statutory fees between the clerk, Kathy Krieg Williams, and the county of Hamilton in accordance with IC 3-7, 12-22.
So moved.
Second. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5 is just an announcement. We did receive from the auditor's office a list of the non-for-profit proposed monies from the county council to review. So myself and the administration will be working with Kelly Morehouse at the council and the auditor's office to finalize that, and I'll report back to you at the next meeting, but we did receive the numbers.
Thank you.
Item number 6, introducing for your review and approval is a request from the Hamilton County Parks Recreation Director Chris Stice and County Extension Director Susan Peterson requesting approval to allocate 2025 Hamilton County Best Funds in support of the Strawtown Kauai Tubing and Chalet Project and the Hamilton County Fairgrounds Project. This request is for $250,000 from the best funds to be used for each project for a total of $500,000. I believe Mr. Stice and Ms. Peterson are here to speak to it if needed.
Please, because I'm not sure the intent of the request, so you can explain that, please.
I think Commissioners, I know Chris and I are coming up, but I think, is this, I guess, come on up, guys, is in referring to the 0.5%, right? Is that what the county?
I'm sure it is, but everything has to go through the best review committee in that process. And I know the fairgrounds has made an application. I know Parks has made an application. I just want to make sure this is part of that application. And what
No,
was
this is
approved.
part of the 5% that is the county funds.
So they need,
Again, you have to go through the same procedure. Actually, probably,
it has to be blessed by you guys.
Yes.
So in order to be a part of the 0.5% interest, or a 0.5% tax that's allocated to us, just like the cities, there has to be a project from Hamilton County that is sponsored by you three, or projects
to
sponsored by
go
you three.
through the review process?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure
Yeah.
we were clear that we
Yes,
weren't
I-
circumventing that process.
And this is new for us, since we haven't had our 0.5% until this
Right.
year. Well, it takes effect in '26, is when I believe we have ours. So this is new for the three of you too, since you'll
So
have
is this
sponsored projects.
over and above the allocation that you requested?
Correct.
I'm not comfortable at this point giving a green light because you've gotten an allocation. And how this fits into,
Yeah, let Chris explain.
So we requested $2 million from the best funds, and we only received $500,000. So this would be more of those funds, a part of that request.
okay, is that the same with extension?
We also received $500,000.
But do we want to go through a vetting process ourselves, or is it first come, first served? I guess that's a base question. That's why I was shocked when I saw this on the agenda. And first of all, I didn't know.
I've never
it was-
looked at it as a first come, first serve, personally, but I mean, these are projects I think that have been,
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. In fact, I voted, because I'm the
Yeah.
representative on that committee, I voted for these. But the circumstance totally changed when we now got our own .5 allocation. And whether we ought to be putting out a call for projects or whatever, because we didn't vet these in the first place. They were all good projects, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But to make a commitment that if it, that's, I'd like to table this until we have a chance to talk about it. Because I think it's already gone through the best committee's already done for the year anyway. So I don't think this helps.
do they have any type of deadline?
I don't have anything on my calendar for
Yeah,
another
I
review.
I'm talking about Hamilton County Tourism or whatever on this. Do they have any type of deadline that they need a decision from us?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I'm not aware of.
Okay, well, then I'll make a motion to table.
Okay, I'll second it, and I'm happy to jump on it, but I think we should have a policy discussion before we start signing off on requests.
Excellent, all right,
Okay? But they are the ones we already looked at.
correct.
You just want a bigger allocation.
Correct.
Don't blame me, but I just want to
right.
make sure.
Yeah, these best funds were approved by the Hamilton County Tourism Best Funds, and so this would
Yeah.
help us continue with that project.
Okay,
Right?
thanks.
Have a call? Make a call?
Need a vote
Yeah. Call for vote?
on the tabling?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Normally, the motion kills it, but we normally vote.
She was giving me the look,
I was
so.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Just want you to be prepared.
That I
Yeah.
can do that.
Continuing on, Commissioners, item number 7, we had a company come through, Indiana Health Centers, IHC, requesting to post a flyer for services in our public water board located in the community room downstairs. The information I'll present to you. I'm still waiting on confirmation from them about their being a non-for-profit agency and their ability to serve the indigent within the community. So pending approval, your approval to post it, if they confirm that. Right now, I don't have the information, so, but they did come by and ask to post this if, and Diane and I left them confirmation in an email. They would have to provide that supporting documentation before they'd be eligible downstairs.
Was, the other vetting is, are they competent? I mean, there's a lot of implications when we post something, especially medical. For sure, we need to make sure it's not direct competition with our county hospital, which I think those two questions would be answered, but just,
Yeah.
I'm not understanding why they send a mobile bus around. So-
Yeah, I know that was in their flyer. I think they offer other services beyond the mobile bus, but I'll just, with your permission, I'll just table it and tell her if she wants to come back to the next meeting to speak to it.
I think that would be appropriate. Is there a table?
Motion to table.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Number 8, introducing for your review and approval is a request from the Blood Bank Center of Indiana to host our annual 2026 Hamilton County Employee Blood Drive. The dates would be February 11th, May 13th, August 12th, and November 18th of 2026. If you approve, we'll coordinate the availability of this courtroom with the blood bank to provide that service.
Okay.
Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 9, introducing a proclamation for your review, approval, and signature recognizing all United States Armed Forces veterans for the week of November 4th through the 11th of 2025 through Operation Green Light. Operation Green Light is a nationwide initiative sponsored by the National Association of Counties to recognize all military veterans residing within the county and their service.
Motion to approve.
Second, I assume, Mr. Wood,
Yep.
you will be turning the courthouse green?
Yep.
Perfect. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item number 10, introducing a second proclamation for your review, approval, and signature recognizing the Indiana Extension Homemakers Association for their service and accomplishments in 2025 during the Indiana Extension Homemakers Week, which occurred this past week, October 19th through October 25th.
Motion to approve.
Second, and I might comment, I now have to learn to make beef and noodles because my granddaughter ate their beef and noodles, and now I'm committed. They were wonderful.
Item number 11, introducing for your review, approval, and signatures of disbursement request number 12 for the Hamilton County 911 Communications Center project totaling $5,419,528.47 to BW Construction.
So moved.
Second, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
We haven't seen Dillinger pop up, have we?
And the last item, item number 12, introducing the monthly county weights and measures report dated September 16th, 2025 through October 15th, 2025, just for your review.
Okay.
Thank you. So you have completed your...
I'm complete.
Okay. Sheriff's Department.
Good afternoon. We just have one item, and it's a software agreement for, that our detective that's assigned to the Hamilton County Metro Child Exploitation Task Force needs. So we already have it in our budget. We just need the agreement signed.
Okay. Do we need to approve it? Motion to approve.
Second, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
John, I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to go out and meet with the Hanlons on their concerns of all the traffic on the trails that are right in their backyard, and they were very concerned about it. But I can tell you, I spoke to them this morning, and they acknowledged you being out there and jumping on it, and they feel a lot better about it right now. So thank you for doing that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Good. Mr. Auditor?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
An item that's not on your agenda, you approved this agreement with Baker Tilly last meeting, and you needed some language changes in it. They changed the date on it, so I just need Commissioner Altman to sign and date the new, and you can get the language that you had asked for.
Very good.
I also have for your review and approval, capital asset notifications.
So moved.
Second, discussion,
No.
all in favor?
Aye.
You want us to approve it?
No.
No. Okay.
No, this huge stack, this is Dillinger's job, and I have to
Yes.
sign it. Gosh.
The Health Trust monthly expense report.
So moved.
Second, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Payroll claims.
So moved.
Second, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Vendor claims.
So moved.
Second, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
That's all I have. Thank you
Oh,
very
thank
much.
you. Okay, what else do we have on the agenda? Other than a work session in conference room 1A, it is a public meeting, should anyone care to attend. We will temporarily adjourn to conference room 1A.